Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Philadelphia Phillies are in position to sweep this three-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with the win today.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. On the hill here today, Taijuan Walker. What do we have on him?
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz.
The third baseman.
And here it comes. That misses the zone, and that's how this game gets started. Next offering is in for a strike. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Taijuan Walker, a sneakerhead, saying he's got over 1,000 pairs of sneakers.
Are we serious with over 1,000 pairs of sneakers? He's like you. How many do you have?
Not 1,000.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
The batter now, Kevin Newman. Nobody out, runner at first. Next pitch misses outside. And 1-1. And downstairs. Roll to short, could be 2. Whips it across. They get him, but it was pretty close. Okay, let's check out the lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
0-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Not even close there. And that is ball 1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. De La Cruz at second with 2 down. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. So 1 left for Cincinnati, and now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, and our starting pitcher here today, Luke Weaver. What do you look for here?
Well, last time out, he's only able to complete 4 innings, but really battled. Didn't have his best stuff. I look for him to be better in this one.
Trey Turner at the plate. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. The pitch. There's a strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Senzel makes the grab, and there's 1 down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. In there for strike 1. There's a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake. One guy that was really great once the count got to 2 strikes, Miguel Cabrera.
Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. And the righty deals. That one the other way. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Ryan Harper.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Harper now. 4 for 8 in the series so far. First pitch, not close. And he pumps it a strike.
1-1.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it gets by him.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
So, man aboard. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Well, we can see him muscle up a little bit. He's trying to hit the ball a mile. Got to make sure that he stays within himself so that those mechanics can allow him to hit the ball a long way.
Next pitch is outside. That one missed. Next one is off the plate. And now it's 3-2. This one lifted in the air, left field. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. One left for Philadelphia. We played an inning, no score. Welcome back. Now the left fielder, Jake Fraley.
The left fielder, Jake Fraley.
Walker back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not. James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, that's kind of all you can ask for, really, just a fair chance to go out and have success.
Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see these guys a lot.
Yeah, but these guys are all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with some of these guys.
Will Myers now, 2 for 7 in the series so far. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Throw, tag, ow! A bullet from JT Realmuto.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1. Good eye right there. Swing and a ball popped up. That one gets down for a hit. And that extends the inning. Castellanos throws to second, and he's there with a double.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now TJ Friedl. First offering misses the mark.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Next offering is in for a strike. Myers on at second with 2 down. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That's towards center. Marsh moves under it. And the inning is over. Reds leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Foul ball there. And now the 0-1. And a strike. And a pitch. Line drive, base hit.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. He was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Next pitch is popped up. And that's a foul ball. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And a foul ball left side. The pitch. And that's outside. And that one lifted in the air center field. And Castellanos is out. And there's one down. This is Bryson Stott.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Into center. Senzel racing over to make the catch. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate, batting 4 for 6 in the series. In there, and it's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Two outs. On a line, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Digging in, Edmundo Sosa. And that's in there for strike 1. And that's down and away. To third, De La Cruz gloves it, rolls across the diamond, inning over. Back here in Philadelphia, top half of the 3rd inning, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Nick Senzel. First pitch just misses. That's out to center field. Marsh moves under it. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Ellie.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Ellie De La Cruz. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And that's in there at the knees. Top of the third, no score. Next offering upstairs.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
The 0-1. Slapped foul. The wind of the pitch. Got him looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike 3. Reds down in order, and we are still scoreless. Back at Citizens Bank Park as we go to the last of the third. Here's Turner now. Turner had a really good college career at NC State. He went to the 2013 College World Series and led all of college baseball with 55 stolen bases that season. Pretty incredible. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
JT Realmuto steps in. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. This one smoked out to left. Fraley makes the play. 1 away. And now here is Harper. And he's already singled in this game.
Harper.
Tap back to the mound. And it gets by him. Here comes the throw. But it's offline. He will score. And it's 1-0.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 0 for 1 with a flyout. In there for strike 1. Chris, one cool nugget on Kyle Schwarber. He has homered in every type of playoff series. A wild card game, a wild card series, a division series game, a league championship series game, and in a World Series. Check swing, went around. And the count 1-2.
Tells me he just lives for the big moment.
It's sort of like the cycle of postseason homers.
Did you say cycle?
Next pitch is outside. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. Kicks and deals. Schwarber swings and hammers one to right. That's got a chance. And out of here. Kyle Schwarber goes deep. Third home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
Nice job, recognizes off speed as that leg hangs in the air a little bit, but he gets it down, hits against a strong and firm front side, and that's knocking a cheesesteak out of somebody's lap.
I would be upset if somebody knocked a cheesesteak out of my lap, I'll tell you that.
I don't think that's possible. You're too quick.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Senzel makes the grab, and there are 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Castellanos, the next to hit, takes outside. Line drive. That's a fair ball down the right field line, and that rolls into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now here is Bryson Stott. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. He beats it, safe, and it's 4-0.
Back-to-back base hits. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he made it out front for the line drive knock.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's outside.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Next one is off the plate. Now 3-1. And he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Popped up. India on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. So 9 batters come to the plate. 4 of them score. On to inning number 4. It's the Phillies 4 and the Reds nothing. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Tyler Stevenson. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And fouled off. He goes down looking.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
The wide to kick the pitch. And that's ripped into left. Base hit.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now here is Jake Fraley. Votto stands at first with 1 out. Next offering is in for a strike. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Jonathan India at the plate. Single to right at his first trip.
India.
And there's a foul ball. And the pitch. That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim,
Brings it in for the 3rd out. So 1 left for Cincinnati. They trail it here 4-0. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Trey Turner. With the right-hander back to work. And a swing and a miss. Line to left. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just...
Over to first, and he saved. And now it is JT Realmuto. Out there to center, and there's one down. Here's Bryce Harper.
Number 3, designated hitter, Bryce Harper.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And the right-hander deals. That smash towards center. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Now it's going to be Kyle Schwarber. He's already homered here in this one. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is going to go. Kyle Schwarber with a rocket. His 4th home run of the season. And they add on. It's 6-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Want to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the bats, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Luke Weaver out of the game. Tony Santillan taking over on the mound. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Bases empty with 2 away. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. The outfield playing him to pull with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. 1 for 2. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that ends the inning. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at the ballpark, ready now for the 5th inning. In now for the Reds, Will Myers. The wind of the pitch. On the ground, right side. On to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Friedel batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. On the ground. He takes it on his own. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Senzel in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Out towards left center. Marsh on the move. Racing, makes the catch. And that is the third out of the inning. Nobody left for Cincinnati. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. The pitch. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. And that's going to roll to the wall. Safely into third with a leadoff triple.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's a speed threat. Bryson Stott. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Not the best swing that time from the first round pick. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Joel Kuhnel preparing to come on if needed. And the 0-2. Line drive, base hit right field. In to score is the runner from third, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And the batter now, Brandon Marsh. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is fouled back.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
The punch out there, and that's the first out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Sosa in the box now. No balls and a strike. On the ground left side, 6. Fires to first on the run. 2 gone.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Trey Turner with a chance now. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. That one's in there, 0-1. Stop at second with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Runner leads away at second. Out towards right center field. India should have this one. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. New inning getting started, and here is Ellie De La Cruz. Walker back to work. That one drilled left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Now it's the shortstop, Kevin Newman. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Righty delivers. That one hit to right. Castellanos gets under it and puts the squeeze on that. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers.
High in the air, out to right. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Throw cut off to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
On the ground to third. Fires over to Hoskins, and that is that. No runs, one hit, no. Well, we go bottom six, and now for the Phillies, JT Realmuto. Here comes a pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Fraley getting an angle on it. Makes the grab. And there's one away. Bryce Harper to the plate. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. Left field way back there. Fraley going back for it. Looking up. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
Santillan goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Left-hand batter waits. Now 1-1. And he deals. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. At the belt and fires. Just missing there. Now 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Senzel drifts towards it. Makes the catch. And the inning is over. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. And they hold a 7-0 lead. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Jake Fraley. The wind and the pitch. Hard ground ball, base knock.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
India stands in now and watches strike one. And a foul ball.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And a swing and a miss. So he's gotten deep into this game. And at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Man at first. And next is the designated hitter, TJ Friedl. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Just missed. And the pitch. In the air to left center. Schwarber settles under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Reds leave one. Not going their way. It's 7-0. Joel Kuhnel comes on now.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
In the air, out towards left center. Senzel makes the grab. One pitch and one out.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Castellanos at the plate now. That's ball one. Activity in the bullpen. Ian Gibaut up and loosening in the pen. Farmer getting cranked up as well. The next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes. And there's a ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that's ball 4.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Stott in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
Next offering is in for a strike. Castellanos leads off first with 1 away. Way inside, and that hit him.
Well, it looks like he wanted that slider to finish on the inside part of the plate, not start on the inside and end up hitting the batter. It looked to me like he just tried to do a little too much with that one.
Marsh in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Castellanos on his way to the plate. He will score. It's 8-0.
Well done. Drives in the run.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage. You're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Checks over to first, back safely. Plenty of offense in this one. Singy, I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
First offering, and it just misses. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit, and a run comes in. To second, and he's out. So the Philly batting order turns over. Here's Trey Turner. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Newman. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 8th inning coming up. Now into the game, Josh Harrison. He's the new 3rd baseman.
Now playing 3rd base, number 2.
Back here in Philadelphia, we're at the top of the 8th. And the batter now, Nick Senzel.
The center fielder, Nick.
First pitch just misses. There's a strike. And the righty deals. Bounce to the right side, and it goes just foul. And now it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the first out.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Taijuan Walker departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Gregory Soto on the pitch out of the pen here.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch.
No ball, 2 strikes.
To the right side. Stott over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Stevenson stands in now, looks at that one inside. Next pitch is inside, and that's ball 2. There's the strike. Newman off of first with 2 away. Next pitch is inside, and now 3-1. There's the strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Boom, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Votto at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Bouncer to Hoskins. Takes it himself. That ends the frame. Reds strand a couple, and they're down 9-0. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
And here it comes. That one fouled off. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. Little slider action.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
De La Cruz handles. In plenty of time to first, and Realmuto is out. So here's the Phillies DH, Bryce Harper. Up the middle. Newman handles the chance. Tosses to first. Harper retired.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
And the next pitch is way outside. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. Oh, the throw is over his head. Safe at second with a double. third hit for him this afternoon.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. And that's in there for strike one. The pitch. Bounced out to short. Can't glove it cleanly. But in time. Nice job to stay with it to end the inning. And welcome back. All set to start the ninth in this one. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Jake Fraley. That's in there. 0-1. And a strike in there.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Struck him out looking.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
India stands in here, takes ball one low. Hard hit right side, and he can't come up with it. Throw to first, gets him. Good job to stay with it there for the second out. Next for Cincinnati, Will Myers. 1 for 3.
And there's one thing on the minds of these fans, and that's the sweep.
Soto, multi-time All-Star, 28 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Next offering is down low. Ball one. Soto, a 6'1 lefty. He features a sinker, a four-seamer, a slider, and he works in a changeup.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Next pitch is outside, and that's ball 3. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Not close with that one, and it's a ball and a strike. There's a strike. Just 1 strike away. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Base hit center field. So 2 down. In now for the Reds, Nick Senzel. Swings through that one. 0-1.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Nice sweep in this series, and you continue playing at home. Everything feels good right now. This is the type of run that you can put together a nice, long winning streak. We'll see if they're able to do it in the next game.
9-0 your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 9 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Reds, no runs, 8 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please Drive home safely.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Phillies completed a short two-game sweep as they ran over the Reds 9-0. At the start of the day, the Phillies are in second place in the NL East, and the Reds sit in last place in the National League Central Division. Matt Olson smacked a home run and drove in 3 as Atlanta got past the Padres 7-3. In the standings, the Braves are in first place in the NL East. While the Padres sit in second place in the National League West Division, the Miami Marlins finished off a two-game sweep as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 5-4. As of right now, the Mets are in third place in the NL East, while the Marlins are third in the division. The Rockies had lost their previous 8 games but put a halt to that as they bested the visiting Nats 6-3. As of today, the Rockies sit in last place in the National League West Division, while the Nationals sit in last place in the National League East. The Rangers pounded out 17 hits in this one as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 8-6. At the start of the day, the Cubs are in fourth place in the NL Central, while the Rangers are in fourth place in the AL West. Juan Yepes sent 2 into the seats while driving in 6 as the Cardinals took care of the Brewers 13-3. Heading into the day, the Brewers are in third place in the NL Central, and the Cardinals are at